Dude, last Sunday was just so weird. Last Sunday was one of the weirdest days I've ever had, just because of like so many random things just happened. Like just I think it was like 2 things that were just like really weird. Like the chances of it happening were just really like small. I didn't understand it at first. I was really confused. So I don't know if you guys know Buffalo Wild Wings. I've only been to Buffalo Wild Wings once, and that was just that Sunday that I went. That was the only time I went. I actually got laughed at a few times because I've never been there. They're like, oh my god, it's so delicious, you're missing out. Like, you're dumb for not going there. They're like, oh my god, you need professional help. I felt pretty offended, I'm not gonna lie. So we decided we were going, me and my friend Jimmy. Me and Jimmy have been friends for, I think it's been like 12 years now. He's a homie. We've been there. We've been through everything, man. That was a lot. We haven't been through everything. I mean, we just kind of kick like we just like having fun. We haven't been through everything. I mean, it's not like we have like some extremely depressing moments or anything like that, except for that death right there. Nothing too depressing, you get me? So me and Jimmy decided we're gonna go to Buffalo Wild Wings. We just decided, you know what, we need to plan this, we need to go. I've never been there, I just got collided. I'm pretty embarrassed. So school just started. I also invited one of my friends from high school that I didn't really talk to him because I never really had his number. I didn't really get many people's number, like from the baseball team or anything like that. I just decided, you know what, like if I'm probably not gonna talk to these guys after high school again, so I'm just like, whatever. I didn't really try to make contact with a lot of people. The only people I really kept in touch with were like the homies, the circle of people I really hung out with. So I invited that guy Jose because I had a class with him, really. We also did invite 2 other guys, but they ended up not coming. We invited my friend Alex, that me and him have been friends for a while now too, and one of my other friends, Hernan. His name's Alex, but his last name's Hernandez. So I mean, we invited him. I call him Hernan because of his last name. I don't know why. I don't even know why I started calling him that. So it was just the 3 of us, but it was all cool. We were all just chilling. So my friend Jimmy, he usually, like, most of the time gives me a ride whenever we're going places, just like so we go together and all that. So he came and picked me up, and everything was cool. Like, I mean, the night was just kind of getting started, so it was pretty funny. So Jimmy came and picked me up, and we were talking about just like regular stuff, like, yo, it's been a while. Like, how's it been? You know, what you've been up to, who you've been talking to, you know, all that regular stuff when 2 friends meet up. So we get to my friend Jose's house, and everything was cool and all that. We were just talking. We were just like, hey man, what's up? You know, same thing. You know, how you been? Like, I mean, I talked to him before, so I was like, yo, like, what you been doing? Like, did you do that homework assignment we had to do that current event for our psychology class? You know, all that jazz. So I don't know why my friend Jimmy just decides to turn to his right onto a curb. He said, oh, it's to make the U-turn easier and all that. And I didn't understand it, to be honest. So Jimmy turns to the curb and the freaking tire just gives out. It pops instantly. Like, all I heard was a little thump. Like, that's really how it just sounds. And I don't know if you guys have ever driven with a flat tire, but it just sounds so bad. It just, like, you just hear like a small little constant thump. Like it's just like doo 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 doo. I probably sound like an idiot making the noise, but that's really how it is. So no more than 2 feet into our adventure, the tire just gives out. That got me sad. I was like, yo, I'm really trying to eat Buffalo Wild Wings for the first time in my life. I was pretty excited. I'm like, ooh, these guys talk it up so much. I really want to try this now. So I pull over and Jimmy just has the most like sad face ever. Like I was laughing at him. Like, if you guys don't know, like, I joke around a lot. So when he was sad, like, I just laughed. Like, I really didn't know what else to do. I mean, the tire was popped and I wasn't about to fix it. We didn't have the tools. So Jimmy calls AAA or whatever, and they come and fix it. It didn't take that long. It took them maybe, what, 20 minutes to get there and like 30 seconds to fix it, really. It didn't really take that long. I mean, I just couldn't stop laughing at Jimmy. Like, he just looked so sad. He was like, man, like... like, he really couldn't believe that the tire popped. And I told him, like, what do you expect? If you turn into a curb like that, like, I mean, you expect something bad to happen. He really just got a pop tire because he didn't want to make a 2-point turn, and we ended up paying, what, 30 minutes as the price for that. So after they've come fix the tire and everything was all good. We get to Buffalo Wild Wings and it was all cool and everything. And Jimmy decides, like, we were almost done eating, and Jimmy's like, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom. So he leaves. And when he comes back, he just decides and like he just says like, yo, my ex-girlfriend is over there. So I was dying because I never met her before, and I was like, yo, I I gotta know who this is. So I had never seen her before. I never met her. I didn't even know her name. Like I really just, like, Jimmy would tell me about her and I was just like, oh, okay, yeah. Like, I totally know what you're talking about. And it's not that I didn't care, it's just Jimmy never really told me, oh, okay, this is her, and like told me who it was, or like I just never met her. So I was like, so once we left, he told me like, yo, you walked right by her. I mean, it's a pretty big, like, well, not a pretty big, but like it's a pretty decent sized restaurant. So I was like, yo, like all the people, like, it was a pretty packed night. I guess there was like a bunch of football games going down that time, so I didn't really know. I don't really follow football all that much, but I mean, it was pretty packed. I'm like, dude, the freaking restaurant was full. How am I supposed to know who it is? The whole ride home though, I mean, after that first pop tire, we were kind of paranoid on the way home. We didn't know if anything like that was gonna happen again. We were pretty scared. We were just like, we were pretty frightened, just like, oh, we hope like something like that doesn't happen again, because then if not, we're gonna have to call the AAA again. They're gonna have to fix it again, and we don't have another spare tire. So we were just paranoid the whole time. Anyways, I don't know if anything like that has happened to you guys. If it has, like, just something completely weird, just let me know, because I really enjoy reading stuff like that. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe to the Mutiny channel. Beat, I'm out late.